iPhone 17 Pro Max up against the newly released OnePlus 15. I'm Mark, I make no BS tech reviews, I just say it how it is, so if that's something that you like, definitely consider subscribing. Let's talk about the design. Now, I gotta be honest here, I do prefer the way the OnePlus 15 looks over the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Both are built super well, but OnePlus looks more elegant and clean compared to the more utilitarian look on the iPhone. Unlike the iPhone, the OnePlus 15 does have a glass back compared to the glass and aluminum combo on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Aluminum is very soft, so if you drop your iPhone, you can expect gashes on the aluminum that obviously won't go away. Now, the mid-frame of the OnePlus 15 is quite interesting. It's a metal base with a ceramic layer on top. It's supposedly 3.5 times tougher than aluminum and 1.3 times tougher than titanium. Now, that special ceramic kind of blend is only on the sandstone color and not on the black or the purple variants. Moving on to the cameras, the OnePlus 15, according to the internet, takes horrible photos, but I don't know. From what I'm seeing, they look great to me. In fact, in many scenarios, it produces better detail than what the iPhone 17 Pro Max shows. However, the telephoto camera on the 17 Pro Max is better and does give you more depth of field, making the photo look a bit more professional. Aside from that, both these phones trade blows. Sometimes the iPhone takes the better photo, sometimes the OnePlus 15 does. In reality, both these phones are amazing for photos, and I have no problems at all using either phone for my addiction of taking photos. But what about video? I'm not gonna lie, I think the OnePlus 15 takes one of the best videos compared to the other competition. At least here in the US, we really lack competition. It takes super stable video with great HDR and the ability to shoot 4K 120 with Dolby Vision. However, the same is true for the iPhone. The battery life comparison is, well, there is no comparison. The OnePlus 15 just wipes the floor with the iPhone, but that's kind of to be expected. 7,300 milliamp hours compared to 5,088 on the iPhone. And OnePlus has always been incredible when it came to optimization, even better than Xiaomi, and you guys know how much I love Xiaomi. With the OnePlus 15, you can expect 2 days of use easily. I mean, I've read people even getting 3 days of use out of this phone. That's just absurd. That's insane. The iPhone, I mean, yeah, it lasts a day, maybe into the next day, but that's about it. In fact, it seems like the iPhone was better at launch, because I remember being really surprised by the battery life on the iPhone 17 Pro Max when it first came out, but then a couple updates happened, and now the battery is kind of where it was with the 16 Pro Max. So hopefully that doesn't happen with the OnePlus. Charging speeds are also not really a fair comparison. Not only does the OnePlus 15 come with a charger, but it's a super fast charger. In the US, 80 watts. In Europe, it's 120 watts. That's wild. A 15-minute charge, just 15 minutes, will give you from 0 to 50% compared to 27% on the iPhone. What about a full charge? 0 to 100%, 40 minutes, well over into the hour 15, hour 20 minutes. That's the beauty of silicon carbon batteries. So the proof is right here. Not only do they last a long time and charge super fast, but they can do so without adding thickness. The OnePlus 15 with the 7,300 milliamp hour battery is actually thinner than the iPhone with its 5,088 milliamp hour battery, 8.1 millimeters versus 8.75. So yeah, I'm shocked. The displays on both phones are incredible, but I do have to give the slight win over to the iPhone, but only in terms of brightness and anti-reflectivity. OnePlus states that the OnePlus 15 gets 3,500 nits of brightness, but from looking at the display, I knew that couldn't be the case, so I did some digging, and the realistic brightness is more around 2,000 nits, which is still very bright, by the way. The iPhone peaks at around 3,000 nits. Either way, both phones are incredible, and watching movies will look great no matter the display, believe me. When I first got the OnePlus 15, in fact, I even said it in my initial kind of review video, but this phone just felt a little too smooth. I couldn't figure out what exactly was making the phone smooth. But then, yeah, it has a touch chip, like a chip. There's 3 chips in this phone, a dedicated Bluetooth chip, a touch responsive chip, and of course the main chip. That touch response chip, its only job is just to make sure the phone is smooth. And yeah, it works. But this phone also has a 165 Hz refresh rate whenever you're playing games. I mean, every swipe, every gesture, every little thing just feels extra smooth. To those people that think the human eye cannot see more than 120 frames a second, you're wrong. That's just literally wrong. That's not a thing. Performance is a bit of a, well, it's hard to judge performance from different operating systems. The A19 Pro and the iPhone screams, especially with things like editing, but the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 is also an absolute monster. What I can confidently say is comparing performance nowadays is a bit silly, especially if you're just a normal user, because none of this will really matter. Performance on these two phones, it's like I said, it's so good it doesn't really matter, but the iPhone will last longer because it's supported for longer, 7 years versus 4 years on the OnePlus 15. Both the iPhone and OnePlus 15 have the action button, or the plus key as OnePlus calls it, and they're both pretty much the same thing, quick actions for different things. I like it, but OnePlus, where's the slider switch? What happened to that? That was like OnePlus's like signature. Like that was them, you know? It's gone now, replaced with the action button. I don't care, to be completely honest. It's functional, but I just kind of miss it. It was their signature. So, you know, that's gone. Now, in terms of AI, well, we already know what's happening. Apple is apparently ditching their in-house AI, and they're going to be paying Google $1 billion a year to use Gemini on iPhones. That's how, well, I don't want to say that's how bad, but that's the state of Apple intelligence, or lack thereof. But as of right now, I just feel like the AI inside the OnePlus 15, or honestly any Android phone, is better than the iPhone. All in all, if I had to pick between the two phones, I wouldn't even think twice. I wouldn't even think for a second. I'm picking the OnePlus 15. It's thinner, it's lighter, it's more durable, the cameras are very competitive to the iPhones, minus that telephoto camera, and the battery lasts longer, it charges faster, and it has usable AI, and even the performance is still out of this world. So what phone are you guys picking, and why? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, definitely click that like button, and if you're new here and you like these laid back, no BS review videos, definitely subscribe. And as always, this was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.